I want to share with you a true story that happened to me many years ago, that I still get freaked out thinking about it. It was the night my compass went crazy. I was backpacking in an area with some friends. It was early September, and we had planned a 4-day hike with 3 nights of camping along the trail. After about 2 days of hiking, we had only seen one other couple on the trail. We were truly deep in the backcountry. On the 3rd night at around 4 a.m., I was awoken in my tent to what sounded like screams in the forest, big guttural screams. Obviously, I was freaked out sitting in the tent, not knowing what was out there. Then I started to hear what sounded like hail for about 15 minutes, followed by heavy footsteps near our camp. My friends and I started yelling and making tons of noise, and the commotion outside the tent slowly came to a halt. Perhaps it was just some big animals, we thought, and we went back to sleep. In the morning after, of course, not sleeping at all, we unzipped the tent to the creepiest scene. All around the tent were thousands of little pebbles that were not there the evening before. And surrounding the tent in a near-perfect circle were also 20 or so 10 to 50-pound boulders that were not there the evening before either. My friends and I noped out of there, making a 3-day hike into one, practically running to the car. On the drive home, we decided to take a different route through some back. And about 15 miles into this new route, we came across a road that was completely washed out, preventing us from getting any further. There was no way around it. We had to turn around and go back the way we came. With no cell phone reception, we decided to push on. And about 20 minutes later, we came around a bend and the engine temperature gauge started to rise. Then the engine started to overheat. With no cell service, we were in the middle of nowhere, stranded on a deserted road in the middle of the mountains with a broken down car. It was at this point that I started to panic. What had been a mildly annoying hike had quickly turned into a potentially life-threatening situation. To make matters worse, when I pulled out my compass to orient myself, it was spinning wildly, completely useless. And as the sun began to set, casting long, ominous shadows around us, I knew that if we weren't able to get out of the situation soon, we would be spending another night in the wilderness, and that was absolutely terrifying. After assessing our situation, we decided our best chance of getting out of this alive was to hike out. So we started walking along the road in the fading light, not knowing where we were or where we were headed. About 20 minutes into our hike, we heard the sound of a car in the distance. And as the headlights approached, we started to flag them down. Thankfully, the driver stopped and offered us a ride to the nearest town. Safe to say that after this harrowing experience, we never went back to that area, and I got rid of that useless compass. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out more of my content. I have a ton of videos about all kinds of outdoor topics, and I'm also an outdoor guide in the Pacific Northwest. And if you're interested in joining me on an outdoor adventure, you can learn more about my guided trips at my website. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.